caramelization on them things, boy. That's that sticky sauce we done made. I'm ready, yeah. Hey y'all, welcome back to Cooking the Right Way. I'm Denise, and today we're going to be making country style ribs. They're going to start off in our pressure cooker, and we're going to finish them in the oven under the broiler to give you that finger licking good taste. Y'all stay tuned for the marinade. These are the ingredients you'll need to make your country style ribs. Any brand and type of barbecue sauce that you would like. Like I said, I am a bargain shopper. You get whatever you prefer. And this right here is just an onion soup pack. We're going to get these bad boys cleaned up and ready to marinate. All right, y'all. So I have cleaned my meat. I washed my hands, and I already have chopped them up because these are going to go into the crock pot, so they need to have enough room. All right. I seasoned the first side and I flipped them. So let's go ahead and season the other side. Salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Remember, it's no salt. This is powder. So don't be afraid to season your food. And thyme. Okay. We put that right onto the rib. Let's sit this aside and let's work on our marinade. Okay, so for our marinade, we're going to use a half a tablespoon of garlic. This should be a half, yep. A half a cup of our sweet chili sauce. I know this is a half a cup. I'm not even about to measure that. Y'all measure it on now. Y'all see that? Y'all measure it on now, but I know what I got. So this is a half a cup worth of the sweet chili sauce. Let's get a tablespoon of brown sugar. A tablespoon of soy sauce. Dab it on in there, you know. You're going to need a tablespoon of garlic powder, onion powder. I'm just going in. This is what's going to create your marinade to really get your ribs well seasoned. We're going to go in with a half tablespoon of the vinegar, apple cider vinegar. And then I want 1 onion soup pack. We're going to mix this up first, then we'll come back and add in our beef broth. Now, I add in beef broth for flavor. Some people just use water. But I want to make sure I can flavor my food everywhere possible. That's what builds the taste. So let's mix this up. And then, smells good. We're going to get us some beef broth. And go right in. I'm going to fill my beef broth up to the bowl. It's almost full. I'm making 3.5 pounds of the country style ribs. So my measurements are going to be based on that. I would say that was definitely a little bit over a cup of the beef broth. All right. The only thing we need to do is get these ribs into our crock pot space. Wow, these are pot base. These are pressure cooked. These are going to be pressure cooked. So when I say crock pot, it's just because I use it as the same thing. But these are going to be pressure cooked country style ribs. And these are going to be marinated for 1 hour. If you don't have an hour to spare, 30 minutes works. But I like my stuff to really be seasoned. So here's my 3.5 pounds of country style ribs. Here's my mix going right in. And even though I'm going to marinate this for an hour, right before it goes in, let's go ahead and put that in there. Right before this goes in, I'm going to say, add about a round or 2 of salt. Right into your pressure cooker. Get this lid on. Seal and you're going to cook this meat. Okay, so we end up sealing it, like I said, and putting it on. We put it on 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes is up, leave the pressure built in. Do not turn this. You're going to let that sit for an additional 10 to 15 minutes. Then once you turn, there should be no more trapped in heat. That trapped in heat you want. That's going to continue to cook your ribs for that extra 10 to 15 minutes. After that, we're going to lay these things on a pan, put our barbecue sauce and some brown sugar on these bad boys, and put them under the broiler. Y'all ain't ready. All right, y'all. So we're gonna turn our vent and let's look at our ribs. All right, let's drain all this juice. All right, y'all. So now I have my ribs just laying out in the pan. I try to get all the excess juice out. You don't want any of that. In here, I had brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of mustard, and a cup of barbecue sauce. Just mix that up and apply it onto your ribs. I already have my oven on the 500 broil, and we're going to put these underneath the broiler, however you pronounce it, for about 10 minutes because I want these to be sticky. Let's try to rub some of this sauce on. To get it coated. Y'all see what we've done there? Oh yes, oh yes. Those gonna be ready. Let them rest for a little while. Serve them up with your favorite sides. You know, this just gonna be on the money. So I don't know what I'm gonna have with mine yet. I haven't quite decided yet, but hey, whatever you do, can't go wrong. How do we get the finishing touch? Look at that caramelization on them things, boy. That's that sticky sauce we done made. I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready.